Hello, Genius. Welcome back to the Own Your Genius podcast, the space where we encourage you to use your education and experiences to create dope businesses. I'm your host, Attorney LaConya Murray, owner of Off the Mark IP Solutions and founder of Mark Legal. Today, we're diving into a question that's on the minds of every entrepreneur, coach, creative, and expert that I know. What if someone copies your signature framework tomorrow? What are you going to do? Because let's be real for a second. You poured your heart, late nights, and caffeine-fueled brain sessions into building your unique framework. It's not just a business asset, it's a piece of you. What happens if you wake up tomorrow and you see your signature system plastered all over someone else's website? Welcome back to the Own Your Genius podcast, where we talk about building smart businesses, creating standout brands, and turning your intellectual property into income. I'm your host, Attorney LaConya Murray, founder of Off the Mark IP Solutions. We're a boutique firm that helps professionals and experts use legal clarity and brand strategy to protect what they've built and grow what they've created. We got a good one for you today, so let's get started. First of all, let's call it what it is. Your framework is intellectual property. But what does that really mean? Intellectual property, which is often shortened to IP, refers to the creation of the mind, things like inventions, artistic works, symbols, names, and designs that you develop. In the business world, this includes your signature processes, systems, and frameworks. Unlike physical property, IP is intangible, but it's just as valuable, sometimes even more. It represents your unique ideas, your expertise, and the hard work that went into developing something original. Your framework qualifies as intellectual property because it's a unique method, system, or structure that you created to deliver results for your client or audience. It's the blueprint that sets you apart from everyone else in the industry. Just like you don't leave your laptop or your office unlocked, you shouldn't leave your framework unprotected. It's not enough that you put it out into the world and hope that no one takes it. Think of it as the core of your business, something that you built from scratch. So safeguard it fiercely by understanding the value of your ideas and then taking steps to secure them legally and strategically. Now, I know the legal stuff can sound intimidating, but registering your framework for copyright is a game changer. And here's why. Copyright registration isn't just paperwork. It's your official proof, your legal receipt that says, hey, this is mine. If someone tries to take credit for your work, that registration gives you the power to take action. It's also a deterrent, right? People think twice before copying something that's clearly protected. Your framework qualifies for copyright protection because it's an original work that you've created and expressed in a tangible form, like written materials, diagrams, presentations, or even videos. Copyrights do not protect the general ideas or methods that your framework might be built around, but it does protect the unique way that you organize, structure, and present your framework. This means that the specific language that you use, the way that you lay out your process, and the materials that you develop are covered. So when you register your framework for a copyright, you're safeguarding the creative expression that you poured into it, giving you legal rights if someone tries to copy or use your work without permission. Now, when people think about trademarks, at least most people, when they think about trademarks, they picture brand names and logos, but trademarks can protect so much more. At its core, a trademark is a legal tool that protects any word, phrase, sound, or design that distinguishes your goods or services from those of another in the marketplace. This means your trademarks don't just cover your business name or visual identity. They can also shield the name of your signature program that depends on your framework. So, for example, suppose you develop a coaching program called the Momentum Method, and you use that name consistently to market the program that uses your framework to create the transformation that gets your clients from point A to point B. By registering the Momentum Method as a trademark, you're not only protecting the name from being used by competitors for similar offerings, but you're also giving the clients confidence that when they sign up, they're getting your original expertise, not an imitation. Trademarks protect the brand identifiers that set your business apart, whether that's your company name, logo, tagline, or the name of your programs that use your proprietary process or framework. So if someone tries to offer a program with a confusingly similar name that you've already trademarked, you have the legal right to step in and protect your brand's reputation and uniqueness. In short, trademarking isn't just about aesthetics. It's about owning every aspect of your business identity that lets your clients recognize and trust you. Look, I get it. The thought of someone stealing your framework can feel like a punch in the gut. You might feel angry, frustrated, or even helpless, and that's normal. But here's the good news: you don't have to let that fear run your business. By taking steps to protect your intellectual property, you're actually sending a powerful message to yourself and the world that your work matters, that you matter. Now, there's some things that you can do to make sure that you're protecting your genius. So let's just talk about some action steps for protecting your genius based off the conversation that we've already had. The first thing that you want to do is document your framework. Keep detailed notes, drafts, and development dates. These are your receipts. Once your framework goes from idea to being recorded in a fixed, tangible form, you want to register it as a copyright. It's a straightforward process, and it gives you solid ground if you ever need to defend your work. In addition to registering the trademark for your brand name and logo, don't forget to also register the name of the program, product, or service that is supported by that framework. This protects your identity and keeps your reputation safe, even as others try to make that underlying idea their own. Because while the ideas themselves aren't protected, your trademark ensures that only you can use the name and identity tied to your unique approach. And finally, you want to stay vigilant. Regularly check for copycats and know that you have the tools in your toolkit if you spot any. Genius isn't just about coming up with great ideas. It's about owning and protecting them. Don't let the fear of being copied steal your shine. Take action, stand firm, and own your genius every single day. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend, and let's keep building a community where IP-driven entrepreneurs are empowered and protected. Until next time, keep building your business, growing your brand, and owning your genius. Let's take this conversation over to ownyourgenius.co. I want you to share this episode with 3 people and have them join you there. But before you go, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and rate the podcast. Until next week, keep building your business, growing your brand, and owning your genius.